This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
The Rogotchover, Kedarka B'Kodesh, as is his protocol in explaining narrative in Psukim and Chumash, uses a number of halachic principles to explain the conversation and the shakla v'tarya between Avraham and the Bnei Cheis. So Avraham says, "V'yiten li es ma'aras hamachpelah asher loi b'ktzei sadehu." Give me the field of the Machpelah, the cave of the Machpelah, on the edge of the field. So the question is, why is Avraham asking specifically that it should be on the edge of the field? And the Bnei Cheis say, no, Shemainu Adoini, Nasi Elokim Ata B'Seichenu. You are a prince of God to us. By the way, Rashi in Sefer Yeshua says that the reason why the Canaanim held on to Eretz Yisrael an additional 40 years while we were in the Midbar is in the zchus that they were mechabed Avraham, that they said about him, Nasi Elokim Ata B'Seichenu. But be it as it may, why is this mentioned here in the narrative? Nasi Elokim Ata B'Seichenu, and then they say no, b'mivchar kivarenu kivaras meisecha. Says the Rogotchover, this city that Avraham wanted to bury Sarah in was the city of Hebron. Hebron is one of the Ari Miklat. And an Ir Miklat is not Nitain L'Kvura. You're not allowed to bury Mesim in an Ir Miklat, except somebody who was exiled there and dies there, that the Torah reveals to us that his Misa is there. And the Tosefta teaches that anybody who's buried in an Ir Miklat will be exhumed, except for the grave of a king or a Nasi. Actually, there's another gersa, the king and a Navi. So Avram says, "V'yiten li es ma'aras hamachpelah asher loi b'ktzei sadeu." I cannot bury Sarah in the middle of the city, because then one day it will be exhumed and it will be removed. But I want to bury her b'ktzei sadeu, on the edge of the field outside of the city. So the Bnei Cheis say, no, Nasi Elokim Ata B'Seichenu. You're like a Nasi to us, you're like a king to us. And since you're like a king, this is not a grave that will have to be exhumed, and therefore, B'mivchar Kavarenu, in the choicest of your graves, Kavar Meisecha, Es Meisecha. So this was the halachic exchange, says the Rogotchover, between Avraham and the Bnei Cheis, who were clearly great Lamdanim, or at least they were educated by Avraham Avinu and knew what the principles involved were. Wishing everyone an amazing day.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.